Yo, what's up guys? It's BoltReview back again with another video, and in this video we're going to be checking a case out called the Logi Create backlit keyboard case with a smart connector, and it's by Logitech, so we know it's already good, and it's for the iPad Pro. So let's get right into it. If you guys don't know Logitech is a company that makes tons of keyboards for a lot of products. They also make a ton of accessories for Apple products in general. So just by judging on what they've made beforehand, I can already kind of tell that this is going to be a pretty good case for the iPad Pro. It has a protective cover, resists scratches and spills, so I'm guessing if you were to spill some like liquid on the top of it, it would protect it for the most part, but I do not recommend that you dip this in some water or swim with it because, I don't know, why would you even want to swim with an iPad Pro? What's the point? Inside it has a flip up, so I'm guessing this is what you pull or push to actually open it up. Doesn't seem to be moving at all. Oh, it was a lot easier than I thought it was. If I hold from the side, it just slips up. On the inside, I guess you just have a picture of what it looks like in the dark. So it's a backlit keyboard, and it looks pretty nice in that picture. I guess that's what it's supposed to look like, and this is the keyboard itself, actually. It's just full black. It has like a texture to it, kind of like a woven fabric. It feels nice. And I guess that's it that you get with it, so shut that case or box. Pretty good box, pretty hardwood, soft, like most technology boxes nowadays. So now let's look at the keyboard itself. This is the keyboard, and just looking at the outside, it seems pretty stable, kind of flimsy actually. So on the inside, it gives you, I think, more information. It gives you a quick start to how to insert the iPad Pro. It's actually kind of hard to hold because it's really flimsy. That's a keyboard. That feels nice. Yeah, that's definitely made out of aluminum. I can already tell. I can't like knock it to have you guys listen to it, but yeah, there's a Logi logo right there. Keys are really nice. Feel good. They are full sized. So that's also cool. If you guys, my finger, it's kind of an average size finger, about the size of my finger. So good size, has good depth to it, good sound too. Alright, on this side, guess you could just remove this paper. I think I ripped it. There's more stuff on the back, but let's look at the front. It tells you how to insert your iPad, so I don't think I need that. I feel like I could just insert it myself. So let's look at what else it says. It's pretty much the back of the box. It has these little circles up here on this piece. This is a separate piece. And we have the 5 circles right there. So 5 circles, 6 circles. What's new? It tells you that you can hold the command button. That's pretty good. Now let's insert it. On the back of this shows some warranty information. So now let's take a look at the case itself. Really nice matte interior. And this is a rubber. I think that's to keep it in place from not falling out. Has some labeling on the inside. Some companies that approved it, like the FCC, the CE, and all that. Again, just like the outside is all textured and it feels rough. Feels like if you put this on a table it might slide a little bit, but it's not going to go whoosh off. So let's stick the iPad Pro in. I'm going to attempt by first matching up the camera with the camera hole. Just like this. Let's get a better image. And popping it in. And push it up. And I think that's it. Alright. That is... There we go. It's in. So on the bottom you get a little opening for your first speaker grill, little teeny opening. Then you have your lightning port opening, which is just kind of like a hoop, like a dip in the case. It looks nice. And then we have an actual grill cutout for the iPad Pro, and this doesn't look as precisely cut as I thought it would look. It just kind of looks off a little bit, but that's no problem. On the other side, it looks a little bit better cut for the top speaker next to the power button, and then we have another hoop for like no reason, I guess, just for symmetry. And we have our headphone jack opening, which is pretty good, and we have another opening for this other speaker. On this side we have a mic opening, and we have our up and down volumes, which they don't protrude at all. It's just a flat surface, so I guess if you're trying to find that in the dark, you have to look for the little dips of the actual plus or minus buttons, which I think might be difficult. On this side it's just a corner with a soft matte edge, and let's open it up and actually check out the keyboard. So it said it had 2 viewing modes. I'm guessing this, flat, and this. And this is pretty stable, actually. Just holding it by the keyboard, I think it's got the whole system intact. Ooh, it lit up! That doesn't sound good. All I'm doing is squeezing right here. Sounds like something's snapping. It's not good at all. I don't know what I'm gonna do about that. There's also like this hair. I don't know how I feel about this case. It came fur on the key. Well, definitely not the best presentation I've ever seen. Just looking at the case right off the bat, there's a snapping noise. The other side doesn't do it. It's only this side. Let's not judge the case too hard. And let's get it going. Alright, as soon as you lift up and put it down, hardware keyboard comes up on keyboards, so it's pretty quick with actual action. Now let's type a little bit with it. Not bad. The command keys just are great. They work perfectly. They're really fast. You can adjust the brightness. You can search Siri real quick. You can change your keyboard nationality just like really quick. So if you know 2 languages and you have to type in another and you already know the keys to that one, you can switch your keyboard, and it's really easy to do that. Also, you can bring up the Logi Keyboard on the actual screen and you can just type in whatever emoji you want. You can change the brightness on the keyboard, so it's like an actual MacBook-like keyboard, and it's pretty awesome. You can play and pause music right off here. You can also change the volume, mute, and lock the device with this keyboard. Alright, after using this case for about 25 minutes, I feel like I can already tell you whether you should or should not buy this awesome keyboard. And I think you should buy it. It's a great build. It feels tough and it's pretty hard. The only problems I have with it is that this side keeps snapping. But that's only when I press down pretty rough there. It's not like the keys are doing it up or anything, or it's affecting how it works. It's just kind of snaps. And I'm pretty sure when you get yours, it will not do that. So another thing that I don't like about it is that it only has 2 viewing angles. I think it's laying flat and actually standing up on the keyboard, which if you only use it like this, or you usually just hold it flat, not an issue for you, but for me, I'd like to have more viewing angles. Another thing about this case that I really like, it's backlit, so it looks good in the dark and you can actually type. So I'll probably be using this for school when I have a late paper and I have to go through the night, or just when in a dark room. Because having backlit keyboards are probably the best accessory that you could ever have for something that you need to type on. It's just awesome. If you guys don't want to use the hardware keyboard all the time, there is a button on the keyboard that you could just quickly tap, and the on-screen keyboard will come up and down as you please. They were right about the command key. Just like the smart keyboard, you could just hold the command key, and the commands for the app that you're using, the commands on the home screen, the commands for pretty much anywhere on the actual iPad itself will come up, and you can use all of those commands for what you want. So just like on notes, if I wanted to create a new note, I just had to do Command N. Definitely recommend going to get this if you have an iPad Pro and you need a keyboard case. It is expensive for what it is, but it will work perfectly for what you want it to do. If you guys are interested in the Create Keyboard Case by Logitech for the Apple iPad Pro, then I will leave a link down in the description for where you can find it on Amazon. Also, thanks for watching this video. And if you want to see more videos like this one, please go check out my channel. I make videos like this one every single Monday. If you guys want to know when I'm posting my videos and what those videos are going to be about, go check out my Twitter, which is down in the description, and it's also on my end page. So, anyways guys, thanks for watching this video once again, and I will see you in the next one. Woo! Bye.